Hello everyone, this is Mark Blanton from the real South Africa. We are one of the most fabulous hotels and villas, spas here in South Africa. It's called the Saxon. I think it was voted one of the best hotels in the country. But again, this is a third world country and everybody thinks there's nothing here to see. Unfortunately, there's a lot to see, because we got a video of some young ladies that we met, all professional young ladies, and they're just talking about Africa, South Africa in particular, their struggles and things along that line. And I think I might put it in a two-part series. But we want you guys to see, because one of the things they talk about is African Americans coming to South Africa, and they always are like, why don't they come? And of course, they ask questions of us as well. So we want to get the video of the young ladies. They're pretty interested, pretty dynamic, and so forth. So, like I said, they had questions of us, we had questions of them, and they answered them all. So I will talk to you later. Thank you.
Tasso?
Tacos.
Yonela. Up or down? Yonela. Okay, so ready? I'm gonna go through them all. Ready? Okay, so I've got Maki, Cananelo, Macatiso, and Yanelo. Yonela. Yonela. I'm thinking my sister's name is Yolanda, so that's all I'm gonna say. I want to say the other ones, but it's Yonela.
So did she tell you her name? LaTasha. Very simple.
Very simple.
Common.
Don't you say it. Don't you say it. Don't you.
What is it?
Don't you.
That's funny.
You can't. So anything with the shell or la, she's bad. So I have most of my family's names, they have like a shell or la in their name, and they are all of those things that you say they are. You were supposed to not pick that up, but I guess you watch enough of our TV that you notice if there's a Keisha involved, if there's a Tasha involved, if there's I don't know.
So y'all watch our TV?
Yeah.
Y'all got good television as well.
Yeah, we
I watch the soaps, I think Incidingo and a few others.
You watch Incidingo?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Is it?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah, and you got funny commercials.
Yeah, that one.
So do y'all think we have an accent? Is it strong or is it our accent?
I don't think it's strong.
What?
Everything is just so awesome.
But that's not like a white person.
You very pushy, but it's so awesome. I watch y'all.
Oh, so our accent is horrible.
But I think your wife is worse. Your wife is too fast. You know,
Yeah.
I think I can yell more than
He talks way slower than I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think and talk fast.
Yeah.
He's like, I love you,
But
but
yeah, but
he's
when
older,
we,
so that's like
but when you guys talk extremely fast. Well, maybe not you in particular, but when I'm talking to my friends, my South African friends, they just start, they start moving pretty fast.
When I start speaking my own language,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
right now, I'm not that bad.
No.
But once I got, yeah, so when I started speaking my American TV.
Too much. Yeah.
A lot more than you guys.
Yeah, I don't really watch that much, but
So we definitely watch more.
like one thing that cracked me up is when everybody's wearing like the New York hats, and nobody's been in New York, and I've been in New York like 100 times, and I'm like, the only people who wear New York hats, people who live in New York.
Yeah, so pretty.
They're what?
They're pretty.
They're prettier hats,
So that's why
but they're prettier hats.
Oh, prettier.
Yes.
You know the New York.
It's sad. It's sad. It's sad.
New York.
Yeah, you do. You do.
And then also
I see it all the time.
So you think it's actually awkward when you see somebody who's not from New York wearing a cap or whatever?
Well, because the only people from New York only wear New York caps. So it's kind of like when
But
I
here it's not like that. Like
I know it's
South
not. No,
Africa,
I'm with it.
it's not
I'm
like
with
that.
it. But that's what kind of like, to me, that's what you guys see a lot. You see New York a lot on TV because everything's filmed there. A lot other places too. But so I think you just kind of relate to it somehow. I don't know why.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But again,
But that's my first thought. I'm like, why do you wear a New York hat? You know, I'm happy. You wear a New York shirt.
Yeah, but you know that things. Like when you think America, you think New York, you think LA, you think Chicago, you think
Yeah.
those popular places.
But there's a lot more popular places. But
We know those.
Yeah.
We know those other ones too.
yeah.
We know those ones. But it's more for us. We relate more to what we see. And
You
we
know,
see a lot more. We
yeah.
don't see Texas anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
we
there.
see it once in a while, but we see a lot more New York.
Yeah.
So we see a lot more Chicago. You know? We don't see North Carolina anywhere.
I'm from
We
North
don't
Carolina.
see- But you see that.
Yeah. But
The only reason I know about this is because I also read like American novels. Only way. Apart from that,
Well, first of all, I'm glad you said North Carolina because that's my spot. A lot of things we're trying to do, we're just trying to get people to see you guys because most people, they don't see you guys on our side. And so, could be. Yeah. But we meet a few people in this area, so we just happened to stop by. We was actually going to Soweto, going to do something else.
what are you doing in Soweto? It's
There's
actually a nice place.
I
I love
feel-
Soweto.
Say that
It's
again.
the heart of South Africa.
Say it again.
Yeah, but it's a very nice place to be. If you've been in Soweto, then you've been to South Africa. Like you know how the life of South Africans
Thank you for saying it, because that's where we're going today. I guess the rain stopped. There's an event, the kitchen something, I forgot what it's called, but we got a friend said come out, so we always go out there, hang
Tasha
out.
told us he's settling well in South Africa and you guys are having the best of the time.
It's easy. It's easy.
Nice.
It really is. It's easy for a lot of reasons. Oh yeah, but at the end of the day,
to change as South
If you
Africans,
look at the Russians,
English is one language that we prioritize more than our own vernacular language. And it's sad. It's very sad.
So what are the kids, are they learning in English or school?
If English is the main language, every subject is taught in English. Afrikaans. Afrikaans is
Still?
If it's not Afrikaans, you'll go to your homelands. There will be maybe Xhosas, but if you go to urban areas like Victoria or Joburg, English, Afrikaans. Now they teach Mandarin.
Oh, you see a bunch
They
of
teach Mandarin now.
I remember when I saw my son's books and I saw Afrikaans, I said, what is this? I don't even know
Yeah.
Afrikaans.
So
Why are they teaching my child Afrikaans?
learn that.
But why do you have to learn Afrikaans?
That's not the advantage though.
Who speaks Afrikaans?
We don't speak it, but everything and everywhere.
But do you understand?
But also, we realize that with different professions, like I'm in legal profession, lawyer by profession. Our profession is so dominated by Africans.
Is it?
It's basically male dominated in Afrikaans. However, whatever you conduct, it's still in English. But our textbooks would be English and Afrikaans.
Same thing.
So you have to know
when you give a report, you'll be black. But what way for West Africans? They'll be speaking in a report of a patient with Africans. So that's why I'm saying once you know it,
And it's so funny that the people that you see mostly it's black people who
And also the polls when you apply.
and when you apply they
You have
say
to know,
That's why if you
English,
know
Africans.
If you don't know it, then
you don't stand a chance.
You don't stand a chance.
Even also in accounting, they want people who know Africans.
So imagine we are all there giving each other a report with Africans. Why don't we make it simple for each other? We just speak Zulu, she's Zulu.
So
and I'm
it's
Zulu,
even
and I
worse
get
when
it.
you're working
We
with them.
speak it. Why speak Afrikaans?
Look at your face, you like.
She's like, this is bullshit. Mama's figuring that.
Some of the things you can't say in your native language because there's not even proper jargon to, for instance, I'm speaking, but like it's not even better to tell it.
That's what we say.
But that's why there is English. Why Afrikaans? Afrikaans is like
That's why
90% of that
Even in high school, metric that Afrikaans.
Well, let me ask you guys this. I mean, we know the answer, so it's rhetorical. But just kind of, you know, because most of the people that we talk to, I've been coming here since World Cup. You guys were kind of young back then. But it's funny because we still get the stupid questions, the stupid answers like, are there, you know, is it crazy here? You know what I mean? Like, is it running around? Is it you know, is it civilized?
You're wearing clothes.
In 2019, because we got people who
Do
we
I live
interact.
with lions?
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean, just be realistic. Like you said, we go to Soweto all the time. We have this person going later on, and it's also like you said, it's the heartbeat. It is. It's nice. We have a good time. Every time I go down there, I have a good time. I don't know about you, but I have a good time. And then we just enjoy ourselves, and we try to translate that back to like our people at home. And we got professional people that we deal with, and not so professional people that we deal with. But no matter which level we talking to, it's the same questions. You know, is it safe? How are the people? The Africans don't like us. I mean, just tons of stupid questions. So, I mean, if you had like 20 seconds to tell somebody to say, hell, why don't you come and see for yourself? But that's what we say. Come see for yourself. And then they'll be like, oh, well.
South Africa is like America, basically. We live the same lives, same everything. It's just that we're diverse.
Yeah, and you're very cultural based. Very culturally based.
Yes,
Yeah.
Like us, we're pop based. Whatever's hot, that's what we doing.
and we love meat.
my back.
We eat meat quite a lot.
Oh, we love you.
And what I like about all cultures as well, they have different cuisines, different meals that you can experiment with each other. Even you said you like going to Soweto. Soweto is prominent about ikota. That is like in Indian or whatever, they call it a bani chow. That's what they're prominent for. So it's not like if you come to Africa, you'll see every black person that's half naked, like, walking without
Unless you go to the
clothes
Reed
out.
dance.
Yeah, but it's occasional though. It doesn't happen every day.
Yeah.
We have structures. We live like any other black African American. Maybe some of us even live better
lot
life
better.
than
lot better.
others.
And you need to get yourself here. I mean, a house here.
Because it's like,
Oh, we have one.
no, imagine,
In Blue Valley.
but imagine if
I remember when I went to America, people actually
Imagine
thought I
if you
was
go to
American.
America and say, oh, are we going to Detroit? Is it safe? Are we going to Brooklyn? Is it safe there? Like, I mean, it's the same concept.
Yeah, and that's why even when, you know, people associate, especially myself, to South Africa when I'm at home, and they had to get asking that same, and it's aggravating to me. Is it safe? Is it safe? Okay, yeah, everywhere ain't safe. You know, you can go to CBD and something can happen or not can happen. You know, it all depends. You know, it all depends where you go, who you with, and how you conduct yourself. But I've been to New York City like way too many times. I've been to Chicago, everywhere you name, including Detroit. I've been there. West Coast, East Coast, I've probably been there. And there's some places when you get there, like the people that live there, don't go down there, don't do this, don't do that. So you just got to get with the right people, and then you're going to be okay.
Americans should also know is that when you get to South Africa, do not act like a tourist.
Exactly.
Do don't act like a tourist, because once you stand out, and that's when they'll actually do something to you. Basically.
Yeah, because we got a pretty good base. You know, it don't look like it right now because of the dress. But but we do have a pretty good base of people that are interested in coming, but they all got those little stupid fears. Like someone's going, I mean, we're very similar in a lot of ways. We may not speak the same language. And I've had conversations with South Africans that looked at me like, you know, you're not from America, you're not from here. Okay, that's true. But I tell you what, if you come with me to America, you'll find out how similar we are. And especially in America, they'll be like, they look at your face,
I just told him that.
and we're in the same fight, even though we come from different places. Yeah.
I was actually asking Tasha earlier on about
I thought you were from here.
I was asking Tasha earlier about police brutality, about all these struggles that black people go through in America. It's the same.
On both sides, and I'm like, man, can you imagine if we actually there was no real borders, we could just come together and just talk and work together and do our thing. It would be the most amazing thing. And one of our things is if we can just get everybody in the same room or on the same continent and just have that conversation, because I'll be first to tell you, every person, and I mean every person from America that I've ever talked to that came here, they don't leave the same. They go back and be like, I didn't know. I didn't. I came just to visit. I'm not trying to convince you to pick up and leave everything. Just come and visit. If you visit, you may not run across you, but they'll run across somebody like you. They'll run across somebody like themselves.
But don't you think they're actually selective on what they broadcast on the TVs about Africa?
It's called programming.
Yeah.
For a reason.
So now